My name is Lizzie Superstein, and the topic I chose to research was the bond between a zookeeper and the animals they care for. Zookeeping started thousands of years ago, around 3000 BC, when royalty began constructing menageries to portray their wealth and power. They needed people to help capture and care for the animals that were going to be included in these showcases. At this point in time, the zookeeper's responsibilities included cleaning, feeding, and taking care of the animals and their habitats. They also took on the role of maintaining the animal's health, which still occurs today. At least once a week, the keepers work on training tasks with the animals. They are taught to present a certain body part and get used to the feeling of being touched there for future medical procedures. The American Association of Zoos and Aquariums states that keepers must reference animal care manuals, which provide insight to the health and well-being of the animals being cared for. This makes sure that the animals are being treated in a way that is beneficial for both the animal and the keeper.
Hi, my name's Gretchen. I'm the draft keeper at the Detroit Zoo. This is Jabari. This is our 6.5-year-old male. His name means Brave One in Swahili. I've been the draft keeper for about 3 years now. He is one of my favorites. Drafts have always been one of my favorite animals. I do primary training with him, which helps develop our bond. It's kind of fun working with the tallest land mammal because from a distance he can see me coming. Will come walking over to the platform to greet me, which is always nice in the morning.
So he knows who you are?
Yes. I think over time, as you work with them throughout the years, you build up that trust bond between them, which makes training much more easier and confident for the animal and the trainer itself. Whereas like we have Kavuli over here, who is very shy and aloof. Took me some time to build up a strong bond with her, where she now will lean over and finally give me kisses. Whereas my relief keeper, Rebecca, she has not yet able to get kisses from Kavuli. So when I leave my animals at home, I come here and I get to play with my other animals. I have babies at home and I have babies here at the zoo. Little girl, I've always been an animal lover. I breed and show Old English sheepdogs. So my animals are very, very important to me and mean the world to me. He's looking at something. So obviously I'm concerned because he's looking away and not paying attention to me. So he's on alert at something. When they get sick or when we've had geriatric animals who've had some issues going on, and tugs on your heartstrings, and you know, as a keeper you become very concerned for your animals, whether they're here or at home. This Saturday is our first World Draft Day. So here at the zoo we're going to be having a booth out where we'll be educating the public about draft conservation, which a lot of people aren't aware of. It hasn't been studied in a long time, or actually ever. For every one giraffe, there are 5 elephants in the wild, and there are 9 subspecies of giraffes, and there are 2 that are actually on the endangered list. So I'm looking forward to this opportunity and educating the public about giraffe conservation. Thank you for visiting me in Jabari.
I have gotten to experience firsthand the life of a zookeeper through my internship this summer at the Detroit Zoo. The keepers at the zoo take care of a few different habitats a day, so there are many opportunities to get to know and develop a relationship with some of the animals. A lot of the keepers at the zoo have been there for years and have a deep understanding and connection with the animals they work with. In a way, the animals that the keepers take care of become their pets. According to DeMello, a pet or companion animal is an animal that is defined by its close relationship to humans. As with a family pet, these zoo animals are no different with regards to the bonds that are formed. The keepers become an important part of their animals' lives, and vice versa. Once an animal is put into captivity, they lose their ability to choose for themselves. As a zookeeper, you are responsible for the animal's needs and become their person to relay what they need or what they are feeling. Spending time with them and providing them with their necessities forms a connection of trust and love between the animal and the keeper. When something is so consistent in your life, it becomes normal. As you saw in my interview with Gretchen, she and Jabari have spent a lot of time together and have formed a close bond with one another, and the bond between humans and their animals is not something that can be easily broken. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you learned a lot about the bonds that are formed between the keepers and their animals.